Hello everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Brutal Hit and Run. Watch my video and subscribe to my channel. This week, we saw Luna magically sneak out of prison because the whole thing happened off screen, because it was nonsense. Then she used another magic portal to get all the way to Malibu to see Will. Luna lurked outside his house, stole some clothes, and waited for Electra Forrester, Linnea Grace, to leave before revealing herself. So, Luna shocked the heck out of Will and told him she had to come see him. Luna was begging Will to love her. And then finally, Luna admitted she did a horrible thing when she violated Will. We saw Luna crying and apologizing to him for everything. She seems very remorseful, but I don't believe her. Luna appeared heartbroken as she was crying and telling Will that it was hurting her heart because she lost the baby. So Luna miscarried. You would think that Will would be relieved that Luna wasn't having his child, and he was definitely affected by it. It was his baby no matter what. So I'm sure that part of Will is sad that the baby's gone, even though I'm sure overall he's thrilled that he won't be tied to Luna for the rest of his life. She was telling Will she loves him and that they can start a life together right there at his beach house. It's all crazy, deluded talk. He utterly rejected Luna. The massive search party for an escaped stalker on BNB. Then the police showed up with lights and sirens. Will ran out to get Deputy Chief Baker and the other cops so they could rearrest Luna. But as soon as Will's back was turned, she hightailed it off into the dunes. Everybody was chasing Luna, determined that she is going to go straight back to prison. The search party was most of the cast of characters. Zend, Forrester, Dominguez, Delon Demetz, and Carter Walton, Lauren St. Victor, were listening to Daphne Rose, Muriel Hilaire sing, which was a very interesting thing to do. We had Bill Spencer, Don Diamant, and Katie Logan, Heather Tom, out there looking. Sheila Carter, Kimberlyn Brown, and Deacon Sharp, Sean Cannon, were searching. Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, was out there, so were Lee Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda, and Poppy Nozawa, Romy Park. They all had phone flashlights, searching through the dunes along with Chief Baker and the cops. They showed Luna running along, and she went from scared while dodging the helicopter light to almost weirdly euphoric the longer she ran. A shocking bold and the beautiful cliffhanger. Will Luna survive a car accident? But then she came across the road and everything took a turn. There were headlights, brakes screeching, a thump, and a shocked look on her face. It seems like Luna might have been hit by a random car. However, it could have also been somebody from the search party. You never know. It might be a bait and switch. Bold and the Beautiful was very, very stingy with the spoilers they released this week because they didn't want to give away a big twist for November sweeps. There's been a lot of foreshadowing of Luna's death and death in general. She might actually be dead this time, especially because Lisa Yamada has a job on another new TV series. But even if Luna is struck by a car, she may be saved. There are 2 medical doctors out there searching, Lee and Taylor, and a 3rd doctor, Finn Tannernovlin, is right down the road. If indeed the car struck Luna and it's fatal and she is declared dead, that also doesn't mean that she won't come back. It's bold. Dead doesn't always mean dead forever on a soap. Luna could always come back. She recovered from certain death after Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, shot her, so she may survive this car incident. If the car hitting her doesn't kill Luna, whether she survives the hit or it's somebody else who's hit and she's just shocked by it, this could be clever editing. She may go hobbling off the road, wind up at the edge of the Malibu cliffs, and topple over into the Pacific Ocean. The aftermath and relief for the Spencer family on BNB. I think everybody is fingers crossed that Luna is going to meet her doom. Of course, once word spreads that Luna lost Will's baby, everybody's going to be relieved, even though it's a little bittersweet. Katie was very upset that her and Bill's first bio-grandchild was going to pop out of lunatic Luna. Now, Will's not going to be tied to Luna anymore, and Will and Electra can finally put Luna behind them. If she does survive this ordeal, Bold and the Beautiful could always just ship Poppy's awful daughter off to a maximum security prison out of state. She can recuperate behind bars, never to be seen again, at least not now. Brad Bell can have Luna survive a near-death incident and basically put her character in storage at a prison far away. And then later he could always bring Luna back if they need a villain. A potential twist. Is Katie's life in danger on Bold and the Beautiful? Even though there's no baby tying Will to Luna anymore, there still may be some more fallout from this whole mess that will permanently affect the Spencer family. With Katie's bad heart and Bold and the Beautiful dropping hints about it, she might collapse during this whole police search party thing. Bill finally got what he wants, which is Katie. Her sisters, Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, and Donna Logan, Jennifer Garais, were talking about Katie's bad heart and worrying that the situation with Luna and Will might take a toll on her. That's a very valid concern, and it seems like they might have brought it up for a reason. All the stress about Luna and Will and the baby, and then chasing Luna around through the reeds and dunes in the dark. None of that seems like it's good for Katie's heart. It would be really wild if they teased Luna's death, but then killed off Katie instead. That'd be a huge, shocking twist for Sweeps. I don't necessarily think Bold would kill off Katie. However, there's a case to be made for it because Bill would be distraught if Katie collapsed. She could recover, but then again they could kill her. Heather Tom is on the BNB writing and directing team, so she may want to take a step back from acting and focus on behind-the-scenes opportunities. There is a chance we could lose Katie on screen because she wants to focus on the production aspects that she's taken more and more responsibility on for the last several years. Who would take Luna out for good on B&B? I definitely feel like the death foreshadowing for both Luna and Katie was deliberate. Again, B&B was stingy with spoilers to be very careful not to give anything away. If something happens to Katie and Luna survives and is fine, Bill or Deacon might just casually push Luna off the cliff while they're all out there in the dark. That would be the ultimate irony if she hobbles away from the car hitting her, and somebody in that search party is like, "Screw it!" and shoves her on. Beautiful has never shied away from shocking exits. Watch my video and subscribe to my channel. Drama. But nothing could have prepared fans for the gut-wrenching bombshell that dropped this week. Luna Nozawa is dead. Or at least, that's what the show wants us to believe. And in true BNB fashion, her apparent death has raised far more questions than answers. Was it a brutal hit-and-run on a dark Malibu road? A tragic fall off one of the infamous Forester cliffs? Or, brace yourself, something far more sinister? Whatever the truth is, the fallout is already shaking the Forester, Logan, and Spencer families to their core. And fans? They're spiraling. Let's break down the chaos. A night that changed everything. Hours before Luna's disappearance, tensions were already sky-high. Her romance with R.J. Forester had been tested repeatedly, thanks to the never-ending drama between Poppy, Bill, Zend, and Evenly. Luna had been stretched thin, emotionally, mentally, and physically. So when Luna rushed out of the Forester mansion after a heated confrontation, viewers knew something bad was brewing. But no one expected this. The discovery: a crumpled car and a bloody shoe. Early the next morning, authorities found Luna's car abandoned on the side of the Pacific Coast Highway. Driver's side dented, windshield cracked, and one of her earrings lodged in the dashboard. But the most chilling detail? A single pink ballet flat, streaked with blood, discovered at the edge of a cliff overlooking the churning ocean below. Investigators suggested two terrifying possibilities. She was struck by another vehicle while parked or exiting her car. She fell, or was pushed, off the cliff during a struggle. The area is known for dangerous drop-offs and winding roads, but longtime viewers know the truth. On BNB, every cliff in Malibu has a body count. R.J. Forester, shattered and suspicious. R.J.'s reaction was immediate and devastating. The moment he arrived at the scene, the youngest Forester son collapsed to his knees, clutching Luna's shoe and screaming her name as waves crashed below. His heartbreak was raw, but beneath the tears was something else: anger. R.J. has already made it clear he doesn't buy the tragic accident explanation. Not with so many people harboring resentment toward Luna in recent weeks. R.J. pinpointed a few names right away. Zend, whose obsession with Luna reached disturbing levels. Lee, whose hostility toward Luna and Poppy escalated drastically. Poppy, whose secrets put Luna in danger again and again. And this shocked fans Bill Spencer, who was at the center of Luna's recent turmoil. RJ's grief has quickly turned into a mission. He wants the truth. He wants justice. And he wants the person responsible, if there is one, exposed. Zend stumbles into the spotlight. Almost immediately, Zend was thrust under the harshest glare. Why? Because in the hours leading up to Luna's disappearance, he had another confrontation with her, one that witnesses say grew heated. Zend has been acting erratic for weeks, spiraling from romantic desperation into dangerous obsession. When news broke about Luna's apparent death, Zend didn't react with tears, he reacted with panic. Fans couldn't ignore it. His hands shaking, his refusal to answer questions, his decision to leave the mansion before police questioned him. Suspicious? Absolutely. Guilty? Not necessarily. But his behavior has made him the top suspect for many viewers. Poppy's breakdown, guilt or grief. Poppy's reaction was even more troubling. Instead of rushing to the search site, she locked herself in her room for hours. When she finally emerged, she was nearly incoherent, rambling about choices, fate, and consequences. Then she muttered something that set off alarm bells. I never wanted her involved in any of this. I tried to protect her. I really did. Protect her from what? Or whom? Poppy's past is a tapestry of secrets, some involving Luna's conception, her father's identity, and her history with powerful men. And when someone with that many skeletons breaks down like this, you have to wonder, what does she know that she isn't saying? Lee's chilling response. While the rest of the characters were collapsing emotionally, Lee Finnegan remained collected. Too collected. Her stony, cold reaction to the news left fans stunned. Instead of empathy, concern, or grief, Lee's comments were sharp, blunt, and borderline cruel. Luna made choices. Choices have consequences. Even Finn appeared disturbed by Lee's icy front. But Lee hasn't trusted Luna or Poppy from the moment they arrived. And if she knows something she isn't telling, her silence may be more dangerous than anyone realizes. Bill Spencer, hero or hidden monster? Here's where things get really interesting. Bill Spencer has been a central figure in Luna's life lately, especially after the revelation about her parentage. His involvement in the drama has skyrocketed, and so has his temper. But here's the twist. Bill has admitted he was on the road that night in the area where Luna's car was found. He hasn't said why. He hasn't said for how long. He hasn't even fully explained where he was headed. For a man who keeps secrets like trophies, that's concerning. Could he have accidentally struck Luna? Did he see something? Or is the show setting up a massive misdirect? Bill may be many things, ruthless, controlling, impulsive, but is he a killer? Fans aren't sure. But the writers definitely want you asking the question. Was it really a death? Where's the body? Here's the most important detail. No body has been recovered. None. Just the car, the damage, the blood, and the shoe. And if you've watched The Bold and the Beautiful for more than 5 minutes, you already know what that means. No body equals not dead. At least not guaranteed. Characters have returned from fires, plane crashes, amnesia arcs, coma arcs, fake funerals, cliff falls multiple, and confirmed deaths more times than fans can count. So is Luna dead? Or is this the beginning of one of the most dramatic kidnapping, identity loss, or revenge arcs the show has attempted in years? Theories explode across the fandom. Right now, fan theories are running wild. 1. Hit and run by an unknown driver. A new villain? A returning character? A drunk rival? 2. Zend followed Luna and things escalated. An argument, a shove the fall. 3. Poppy's past caught up with her. Someone targeting Poppy accidentally targeted Luna. 4. Bill is covering for someone. His silence is protecting family again. 5. Luna is alive and will return with amnesia. Classic B&B. And honestly, highly likely, a death that could rewrite the show. Whether Luna is truly gone or this is setting up a bombshell twist, one thing is certain. Her apparent death is reshaping relationships, igniting rivalries and resurrecting old grudges. It's the kind of storyline that launches a dozen others and leaves fans obsessively theorizing for months. The bold and the beautiful wanted shock value. They wanted emotion. They wanted a mystery that would leave viewers yelling at their screens. They succeeded.